Oh my god!
Thanks for listening. Oh. Hey, how you doing?
You sound like you're dead from that.
Oh my god, it stopped blowing the hoot noise. Oh. Hello! Welcome to this... Oh, I need a minute. Welcome to this week's episode of... I'm stuck in a podcast! My name is Kai.
And my name is Fraser.
And can you believe it? This is the 52nd episode of the year.
Which makes this the 1 year anniversary of Help I'm Stuck in a Podcast. I'm done.
Mine's working now. Why is it working after the intro? Why is it working now?
That sounds great now.
Yeah. During the intro, I was like... But now... Perfect. Oh.
Wow. I think we should have like multiple interludes of that. Do you know what? We've got a couple of games coming up, haven't we? And I think we could use that in the games.
Yeah, go on then.
We'll figure it out.
So much has changed since the first episode, Fraser.
It has. A lot has changed since the first episode. I mean, we don't record 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah.
At the very start,
about a day or two before.
Literally. But I think that's the best way of doing it, to be honest. At the very start, we were like, oh yeah, we got stories to tell. We can tell these stories. And then, you know, the stories do come to an end at some point, and then you got to tell things as it happens in life. But I reckon that's a good thing that's happened to the podcast, because now things are fresh. Things are as up to date as they can be. I mean, that was blown 2 days ago, if you think about it, from the day this episode goes out, as opposed to 2 weeks ago. So, you know, there's benefits, but there are also drawbacks to the point where, like, if we aren't able to show up on the day of recording, then we have 1 day to do it, and if we aren't able to show up to that day, then there's problems. Like, there was that. We've only had one time where you've been ill. Oh no, and you also went to Scotland.
Yeah, but the one time I was really ill was a very sudden thing, wasn't it? Like, we were planning to record it, then, like, I don't know, 5 minutes later, I was, like, dying.
Yeah, you were like, nah, not doing this today. It was an early morning, wasn't it? You sent me a text.
No. I think in the morning I said that I wasn't feeling great, and I said I should be good for podcast though. And then about, I don't know, 10 minutes before we were meant to record, I was suddenly like, oh wow, I feel awful. And then I left like the room, and I was in the bathroom for like an hour.
Yeah.
And I had to message you from in there whilst I was like dying. So that was fun.
But hey, that then put on the debut of Thomas. No, was that the debut of Thomas? That was the debut of Thomas co-hosting.
Yeah, I think
he was also in with Aiden, but it was Thomas's debut being the other host in the episode alongside me.
So good times.
Yeah, and obviously you do feel a lot better because it's been almost a year.
No,
it's probably been
back in March. It was March.
Like, was it? No way! It was only March.
It was definitely March because coronavirus was around, like, increasing.
What?
So it was definitely March because people were like, "Have you got coronavirus?" And I was like, "I don't think so."
No way.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm scrolling back now. It can't have been March.
Yeah, it was definitely March.
Was it? Hold on. Thomas.
Definitely
because we did a memes episode.
You know what? I don't think it was with Thomas.
No, do you know what?
Go on.
I think it was the first episode of the year. It was January the 1st, 2020.
It definitely wasn't January.
No, it was, because me and Tom went through trends.
No, I found it. Episode 35.
Was it?
No, episode 34. 15th of April 2020.
That was Nicola.
There you go.
But then Thomas's debut was on the 1st of January 2020.
I was in Scotland for that day. So yeah, it wasn't me, Fraser. It was Nicola. That was when I was ill.
Yeah. So far in total, then we've had Sherry as a guest, we've had Nicola as a guest, we've had Thomas and Aiden as a guest. So we've had 4 guests on the podcast.
Yep. Which is
pretty good.
Pretty good. Could have some more, but we need. I
think we should.
Good people. Oh no, we had Yuki as well, very briefly.
Oh yeah, Yuki was in the background of one of the episodes, wasn't it?
Back in September.
That's it. Oh wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, five guests then.
Yeah.
So I think maybe over the next year or so, we should get some more guests on, and see which other friends can, we can get some stories out of them.
Yeah.
Like maybe one friend has a secret story about the time they went swimming all the way to South Africa just for a bag of crisps. Possibly?
Yeah, I don't know that.
Someone's done it. I don't think anyone's done that.
I don't think anyone's done it for a packet of crisps. Maybe for something else, but not a packet of crisps.
That reminds me of...
packet of crisps are pretty much everywhere.
It reminds me of this story where... Oh, I know this is going completely off topic. Bloody hell, we're good at this. It reminds me of this story where I remember there was this YouTube video where I think it was American Airlines were selling like the... Oh, what have you opened?
Coca-Cola.
Alright, fair play. American Airlines were selling
Sponsored
like the
by
unlimited...
American Airlines.
They were selling the unlimited ticket. So for $250,000, that person held a lifetime pass, non-transferable, non-refundable. They held a lifetime pass to take as many flights as they wanted ever on American Airlines. So people abused it, and this guy from LA flew to New York just so he could go to his favourite sandwich place, and then flew back.
Nice.
Yeah, very impressive.
Very similar. To be honest, if I had unlimited flights with American Airlines, I would just I'd never be home.
Yeah, I'd just live in the sky.
Reason.
You get courses in the sky, so I just continuously fly,
I'm sure
so I
you
can
get,
have breakfast in the sky.
Whatever as well, don't you? So.
Well, yeah, I think it is unlimited first class.
So there you go. What's the point of being home? You get a bed, you get a TV, you get to see the same films every day.
Obviously, when it first started off, that sort of technology wasn't in planes, but now it's evolved to a point where it is in planes, and that $250,000 investment that they made initially has definitely paid off, and now there's only gains to be had.
Yeah. Especially when you consider the prices of flights and stuff,
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what?
What?
When we were looking through podcasts, there's been a lot of changes in our lives, hasn't there?
There has been.
Since day one of this. Day one of this podcast, I didn't have a dog.
You didn't. Day one of this podcast, I had a car.
Yeah. Day one of this podcast, I had my old car.
Yeah. Day one of this podcast, we were looking forward to meeting up at a convention of 5,000 plus attendees. Way more than 5,000, but
And day 364 of this podcast, nope.
Nope, illegal, not allowed.
Well, you're allowed, but
not allowed
at convention. Okay.
Basically, you're not insomnia, not allowed.
No.
You can have micro insomnia with maybe 6 people.
You know, actually, I think this is under the same legislation. You're allowed events now with a quarter of the amount of people as normal.
Oh.
Because you're allowed indoor concerts and stuff with a quarter of the amount of people, but so I'm guessing it's the same for conventions and stuff.
That'd be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah. But we've had a pretty shit year.
Yeah. 2020's been really
I
bad.
think there's been good things and bad things out of it. Good thing, for example, for me, I did get my dog, which was great.
You did?
Good thing as well, our house got extended, so we have an extra year from what we did because of what's happened this year, which is great. That's about it, really.
Yeah, so there are some good things, which is good.
Yeah. So I guess there's been a few good things, but otherwise, just want to go and do things again.
We've definitely seen the ups and downs. By looking over all of the notes from the previous episodes, like telling our story, saying what's happened recently, and all of that jazz, you can see like the trend has suddenly gone like very down to like not meeting people at all, to just, you know, trying to update people with the news and stuff. And obviously we don't want to talk about the news half the time, because it's nice to have like the podcast as a break from all things bad which are going on. But lately, I mean, yeah, you can't help but avoid it. It is what it is. The world has changed.
What it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, and it sucks because we started this like, yeah, we're gonna do this amazing podcast. We're gonna have really cool things to talk about every week. And then one week, what did we talk about? Something like the biggest Barbie doll.
Yeah, I don't know. So, but it sounds like it.
Yeah, so I mean, that's like the one downside for this whole thing is we have gotten a little bit stale, I guess, is probably a good word to use. Just because we've been sat indoors for the whole year. Someone
tweeted us recently, do you try to do interesting things for the sake of telling the story on the podcast? Mate, if we did that, then we would probably have a lot more interesting things to say. Yeah. Everything that we've said has been either done previously or it's current. We literally haven't been able to do anything proper for the last 5 months now. So yeah, it's been a bit of a problem. No, we don't do interesting things for the sake of telling the story on the podcast. The podcast has always been a raw conversation between me and Kai, and that's how I've liked it. Always been. It's nice to just have like a conversational talk show style podcast. Obviously, there's other styles as well, like you focus on a specific topic or you review something each week. And you know, it'd be nice to do reviews of stuff. And I think we have done reviews previously, like of some films and stuff. Mm-hmm. But we just chat about it casually. It's always like a chill opinion sort of thing rather than a deep analysis into the life and all of that jazz. So it's nice to be able to just talk to Kai, and Kai talks back to me. He might fucking think, oh no, never mind, I don't want to talk to him, to be honest. But it's nice to just talk with people, because that's all it is. And then we have the occasional activity where we incorporate the community with it. So like the community episodes, we've previously done homework as well. We've done games and stuff, you know, that sort of stuff. It's nice to be able to... What you're hearing on the podcast is what you would get in real life. Yeah. I guess that's what I'm trying to put it as. Yeah. It's just recorded over the course of 30 minutes, average 45 minutes. This episode, an hour, with the longest episode being an hour and 6 minutes, I think.
I don't think we're going to beat that today.
I don't know. Well, you never know. You never know, but it is a hard one to beat, that's for sure.
Something like that. I mean, we're what, 15 minutes in almost to this one? And, you know, I don't know how much longer we can keep going. I think we might get to an hour and be like, all right, bye.
Kai's tired.
I am a bit tired. I got woken up really early today.
Same. What did you get woken up by? What did I say woken?
A massive cone smacking my face in the face.
Aww.
Yeah. Well, that's off now. That is off now. So his balls are done.
Well, hey.
They have healed, pretty much.
Well, the balls aren't back, but the area's healed.
Yeah, the area's healed, so...
The balls have grown back! He could reproduce again!
Oh, can you imagine if they grew back? What a nightmare that would be.
Be expensive.
Well... we won't go into that, but...
Just leave them there.
I'll leave it as well. Oh, good times, good times. We'll talk about that in about a year. Stay tuned for the time capsule.
The 2-year anniversary. Oh, yeah! We got that coming up at some point as well. We still haven't recorded that, but we are going to record it soon. And then in
2-year one.
Yeah, in a year's time, we will have literally just a recap of how life was this year.
And if we decide to stop in like 4 weeks' time, then that'll still come out in a year. So
we ain't bloody stopping in 4 weeks' time.
All right, 5.
Okay, we'll stop in 5 weeks.
Yeah. So 57 episodes, 58 for like in a year's time as well.
Yep, sounds good.
Yep, lovely.
Anyway, so as we did about our 6 months mark, we had a look over our statistics. I forgot about that. It didn't go well either this time.
No, it seems like I got to rest it on my hand for it to do well. Listen. Whereas if I don't get on my hand...
That's so strange.
Sounds like a didgeridoo. You ready?
The low bassy noise.
Yeah.
Nice.
On my hand.
Anyway, so for our 6 months anniversary, we did a recap of our statistics to let everybody know how the podcast was doing, how far we've come since we started the podcast, and where we hope to be. And well,
I'd like to tell you how well it's done this year. Right now, at this very second. You ready?
Go on.
So back in 6 months ago, we had 57 listeners per day, which was great. Now we have -7. So thank you for attracting your ears, everyone.
They're blocking us.
Yeah, thank you for blocking us from your head.
How dare they?
No, we're thanking them.
Oh, I mean, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
For real, though. Go on, Fraser. You have the stats. I don't.
Yeah, so what I'm just trying to do is I'm trying to find a screenshot of the previous stats if I sent it to you. I'm pretty sure I did. But if I didn't, then, well, we don't have anything to compare it to this episode, which is fine. We can work with that. But in this case, where we're going to be looking at our current statistics and not comparing it to our previous ones, because I definitely don't have them on hand.
I can give you
we did last time. Last time, we did a guessing game. Well, you did a guessing game. You guessed how many starts, streams, listeners, and followers we had.
Oh, did I?
You did. And this time, I think we should do that guessing game again.
All right. Do you know what they were though? So,
I don't remember what they were previously.
Okay.
But I can tell you what they are now. But you need to guess, which doesn't give you any hints or tips at all, to be completely honest.
Okay.
Are you up for the game, Kai? Not that you got any other choice, to be completely honest.
Well, what is the game?
You've lost it. Do you remember that? Did you ever play that?
I did, and I keep seeing it shared on Facebook and stuff again, and it's the most annoying
It keeps going
thing.
back up. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's stupid. You know what?
What?
I can tell you exactly what happened on our 6-month episode.
Go on, then.
I deleted my recording.
Oh, you bloody did. You
Yep.
bloody deleted your recording. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Tits. Don't delete this one, please. Please don't delete this one.
Sure? I feel like we might sit here for another hour.
I'm going to cry.
Just before we continue, by the way, I have just got a notification from Uber, who do not operate in this area.
Same here. Should we read out at the same time? Here we go.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
No
Unless
mask,
you are
no ride. You have to read the subject, Fraser.
Okay, subject. 3, 2, 1.
No
mask, no ride. Unless you are exempt, please wear a mask emoji to help protect your driver and our community. Okay,
Thanks,
so our statistics. So with the starts, a start is what is counted as when a user listens to an episode in the catalogue for any period of time. So basically, if they've clicked on the play button, that's a start. How many starts do you reckon the podcast has had over 52 episodes over 1 year?
6.
More.
7.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to our 7
more.
Listeners. All right,
way more.
We're speaking towards the thousands.
Oh, we're speaking more than 1,000.
Okay, 2,600.
More.
4,900.
More.
12,000.
More.
20,000.
Less.
15,000.
15,021 starts.
15,021. That's my final answer.
Which is really good, because that basically means the podcast as a whole has had essentially 15,000 views.
So 15,021, did you say?
15,021.
That's an average of 288 per episode. Sorry, 289 per episode if we round up.
Which is really good. 289 starts per episode. Thank you all so much for listening, guys. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Now for the next statistic.
Gone.
Streams. So this is like starts. This is like starts, but it's only recorded Streams.
You said thweems.
I didn't say streams.
You did.
I didn't go, oh, well, streams, ooh, woo.
You said thweems.
I didn't go streams.
On my end, it came through as thweems.
Right, maybe I did, but I don't think I did. Anyway, streams. This is like starts, but it's only counted when the listener listens to 60 seconds or more. Shut the fuck up!
Shut the fuck up!
It's only counted when the user listens to 60 seconds or more of any episode.
Right.
So it's a play, but at least 60 seconds have been played.
Okay. Are we in the
How
thousands
many?
again?
We're in the thousands again, yes.
Okay, the high thousands or the low thousands?
The high thousands.
Okay, so more than 10 or less than 10,000?
Just less than 10.
Okay, 9,862.
Less.
9,861.
I swear to God, we're going to be here all day.
Well, we got an hour.
Good point, less.
More or less? Like 8,000 less, or?
Oh, not like massive less, but...
So still in the 9,000s?
Few hundred. Yeah, in the 9,000s, I'll give you that.
9,311.
Add 20.
9,311 add 20.
9,331 streams.
That's quite good for my first guess.
So, yeah, that was really close. So, out of the 15,021 starts, 9,331 of them have been more than 60 seconds long. Which is really, really good. That is a really good ratio.
Yeah, that's really
for
good
each episode.
That's
shut the fuck up, I swear. I swear, I probably did say that, and I'm being bullied.
I think you did say thweems.
I probably did, to be honest.
Probably.
Oh my God, I did not go probably. I definitely did not go probably there.
I think you did.
I'm not bloody Jonathan Ross. I know how to say my R's.
Yeah, but I think you said probably.
Oh my God. Right, I'm going to listen back to this after this episode. What's that?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm going to listen back, and I bet you I didn't say it. But if I did, then... Oh, Christ.
Either that or I'm starting to hear things wrong.
I think you need a cone on your ears to listen better.
I got some party hats.
Yeah, those work. Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Right, next statistic. So now we're on to listeners. So I did not say anything bad. Shut up.
I know. I just been
a listener is when any Spotify user, any unique Spotify user, started any podcast episode. So this isn't followers. This is accounts, unique accounts that have listened to at least one podcast episode.
Yeah.
How many?
Are we in the thousands?
We are just.
Okay, so 1,067.
Kai?
Yeah.
That's not bang on, but you are within 2.
1,069.
Yes!
Yeah.
That is the closest guess so far, and that is an incredible guess. Yeah, that deserves a lot of them.
Yeah, get in.
That was within 2, so the next time...
as well, did you hear that?
We did, yeah.
Oh.
So next time, when we do followers here, you've got to get within 1 or bang on.
Oh god, okay.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
So 1,069 unique Spotify users have started any episode in the podcast, which is fantastic.
Yeah, that's really good.
That means at least 1,000 people, 1,000 different people have heard the podcast.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much. And now for the final statistic.
Go on.
Followers.
Followers.
I did not say it fucked up.
Followers.
How many followers do we have?
How many followers do we have? See, I remember you saying we had 400 something at one point a few weeks ago, right?
Yep.
I think we've probably just gone to 500.
No.
Just below?
No.
460?
Less.
442?
Less.
413?
Higher.
426?
If only that was your first guess. You're within one.
427.
Yes. We've got 427 podcast followers.
Yeah, I'm good at this game.
Which, again, is really, really, really good. If you take that into the grand scheme of things, obviously people can't see the graphs and all of that, so they can't really, tell. But in terms of, like, the growth graph, it has been very consistent since we started. There's no curve. It is just a line that's gone up.
That's what we like to see.
Obviously, when we first announced the podcast on both our YouTube channels and on Twitter and all of that, we shot up, obviously. We got, like, 100 followers in a couple of days. So that was, the mad push at the very start. But since, let's just say, September 20th, so since a month after the podcast, where it curved off and it's just been consistent growth there, it's just been a straight line with no sudden spike down or no sudden spike up. It's just the standard rocky line going up. And that's really, really good because that means it's consistent growth.
So thank you everyone for following.
Yeah, thank you all so much for your support. And to everybody that may be new this episode, by the way, because I'm going to put it on my community page. I'm going to force Kai to put it on his community page as well.
What am I doing?
Posting the podcast on your YouTube community page.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, we're going to post it on our community pages. I didn't agree with this with Kai beforehand. I just said, do it.
But against my will.
Yeah, it's not in the contract. There is no contract. We're going to post it on the community pages. So for everybody that's new this episode, welcome. Make sure that you're following. And of course, be sure to go and follow us on our podcast Twitter as well, @StuckInAPodcast, where you can submit questions to the community episode and all of that. Oh, the community episode, by the way, is next week.
Is it?
Yeah. So we've got the 1 year celebration this week, and next week is a community episode. So if you've got any questions based off this 1 year episode, same for next week, because we'll answer them next week.
Starting to lose it now, isn't it?
Oh, statistics! More statistics, actually.
Oh God. Go on.
We haven't actually delved into these statistics before, but I think this will be very interesting to delve into these.
Go on.
Gender. So, this is the proportion across
50-50.
all accounts. Anything that's been specified, no. So we've got
40-30.
We've got female, male, non-specified, and non-binary. That's what Spotify tracks.
Okay.
So it's all in percentage.
Okay. What's the highest one?
Female.
Okay, female 47.
More.
52.
More.
60.
More.
79.
Less.
70.
Less, just.
68.
More, just.
68.1.
No.
69. 60?
69. 69% of our listeners are females.
Wow. That's a huge margin.
It is. It really is a massive margin.
Is my American wife listening?
Potentially.
Bring her back. Where's she gone?
Yeah, she's been gone for a little while. We need the American wife to come back. There was a Twitter account at one point.
Yeah, I don't think she follows my new one. It's quite sad.
Divorced.
Apparently. Didn't even meet.
Which means there's only 31% left to divide between male, non-specified, and non-binary.
Alright, male 20-something?
Yes.
23?
More?
24?
More?
26?
Less?
25?
25% of our listeners are male.
Okay, so that is what? 90...
So we're at 94% now.
94.
So that means 6% is remaining. So non-binary next.
I'm going to say it's either 1 or 2% non-binary, yeah?
No, there's more.
4?
5.
5?
Yeah.
Alright, and then last, the hardest one out of all.
Yeah. Oh, we've used 99%. How much is non-specified? I can't think for the life of me.
3?
Close.
4.
1.
5.
20.
Yeah, maybe it's 90.
All listeners.
100%.
It's just non-specified across the board.
Yeah, why not? Let's do that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's very
an
interesting.
Interesting one.
Honestly, I've not properly looked at that statistic before, but I've just scrolled down. I'm like, oh, hold on a minute. There's lots more we can do here. So now, there is also age range and all of that, but we're not going to bother with all of that. Now let's do the top 3 countries of our listeners, which this might be either good or bad for any potential people looking for us to do any ad reads in the future.
UK?
So yes, UK is number 1 with 6,276 streams.
US?
Number 2 is US, of course, with 1,170 streams.
Australia?
And 3, Australia with 568 streams. Do you want to guess 4 as well?
Probably Canada.
Nah, Germany.
Oh.
With 448. Do you know what? There's only 49 streams from Canada.
Hello.
So Canada is number 11.
Mine heißt fish. Yeah.
You have fish.
No.
I don't know German. What did that say?
I could not tell you.
Fair enough. So, now that we've capped over that, Kai.
Yeah.
What do you think is next for the podcast? In the next year, what do you want us to do on the podcast? Obviously carrying on as we're going now, because like this is nice. But if you were to bring anything new to the podcast or change anything to the podcast over the next year, what would you add /change /remove?
Well, I know what I'd remove straight away. Get out of here! You, Mr. Fraser, get out of here!
Okay, guys,
this
is my final episode. I'm going now.
Goodbye. Joking. Don't leave. Is he gone? I wasn't actually talking to him. I was talking to his shelf. Oh well. Special guest on Fraser's End, Mr. Shelf. Hey, Mr. Shelf, how you doing today? Yeah? How many sheep? 6. Yeah, 9. 3? 1. Oh, dead sheep. Thanks, Mr. Shelf. That was Mr. Shelf, everyone. Give a round of applause, Mr. Shelf. Way!
What the fuck?
So, what was the question?
I can't remember. Oh no, it was over the next year, if you could change anything or add anything, bring anything new to the podcast. Basically, a teaser for the viewers listening.
What I know we're not bringing back.
What do you want to add or change and all of that? What can they look forward to over the next year?
You can look forward to Mr. Shelf not coming back.
Oh, thank God for that.
You heard that.
Nah, he's gone. He went and had his bath.
What could we change
change or add? What do you want to bring to it?
See, that's a hard one, isn't it? Because I don't even know.
I probably should have prepared you for this question before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mention it at all.
Prepared me.
I mean, obviously, the thing that I'd say is, as we've previously discussed, is like bringing on guests, more guests.
That's what I was about to say.
Because that'd be nice to hear more people have some new voices on the podcast.
Especially at the moment.
Exactly. So, do you know what? What we should do then is, I won't do it this weekend, but probably next weekend instead. I'll tweet out if you want. Oh no, not if you want. If you could bring any podcast guest on, so if you could bring anyone new onto the podcast, who would you want to bring on? And we could get you to tag your favorite creators that you want to hear on the podcast. I think that'd be a good thing to do.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So then, yeah, they can get tagged.
And if they ignore us, then that's good.
If they ignore us, right, yeah, we won't do anything. But if they respond like, oh yeah, 100%, let's do it. And obviously, like with mutuals and all of that, then yeah, we could bring on some creators and all of that. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Try and get some voices that we've not heard on the podcast on. So that'd be quite interesting. And then the other thing which I want to mention, which I briefly said before we started recording, but I didn't bring it up properly. I want to get a new podcast intro.
Whoa!
I want to branch out from what we've currently got and get something custom made. Maybe hire somebody on Fiverr or something.
I could make us something, to be fair, as well. Just saying.
Like, I've got something in mind.
Did you not hear unnamed number one?
What?
Yeah, go on. I'm joking. Go on.
Now, I was gonna say, Kai came up with "Help I'm Stuck in a Podcast" because of "I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here."
Yeah.
Like that sort of shouting, "I'm a celebrity, get me out of here," or "Help, I'm stuck in a podcast." You know, that's kind of that's part of the reason why we came up with the name. So I was thinking, what if we have not like a like for like intro, because that'd be pretty shit, but having a similar sort of upbeat intro. And I'm using that for the podcast. So like, help! I'm stuck in a podcast. And then having the intro track play after that. Like that'd be pretty cool. And then what we could also do is like when the intro track's playing, we could say, "Coming up in this episode of the podcast," you know, adding that sort of "this is what you can hear" element to the podcast.
Yeah.
As well as keeping it all conversational. But, you know, this is what we've got planned. Obviously, there's going to be tangents and all of that. But it'd be nice to have some sort of, like, official intro. And then once we've done the "this is here," then it rounds off the intro, like, do. And then we start talking. My name's Kai, my name's Fraser, and all of that jazz.
That could be good, yeah. I like that.
I reckon that'd be cool. Like, I've had that in mind for a little while, but I've only recently wanted to properly push it. So I think that's a good thing to reveal for the 1 year anniversary.
That's a good plan, Dorothy.
Obviously, it depends on who we find on Fiverr. And if they match the style, if they can do it for a good price and all of that, fantastic. But I think, yeah, you've got that to look forward to soon. It'll be completely custom made, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Have you thought of anything?
Nice. Huh?
Have you thought of anything?
No. No, I really have not.
Brilliant.
I was going to say guess, and then you beat me to it.
Oh.
So.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Oh, Kai! I know what's next for the podcast.
No.
Last week you promised that you will work on and improve your Basil Brush impression.
No.
So this week you've got to bring the listeners.
I forgot.
You got to do the Basil Brush impression.
Oh, can I listen to it one more time, quick?
Yeah, he listened to this like 6 or 10 times on repeat. As you can hear now, he's listened to it to try and remind him what the impression was. And he did this for like 10 times before the podcast even started. So, Kai, practice time's over.
All right.
Are you ready?
Count me in.
Okay. I'll say something funny and then you can laugh. Oh no! I dropped my marmalade!
Boom, boom!
That was alright. That was better than last week, that's for sure.
Great. I did work out, though. I can do Phineas from Phineas and Ferb.
Go on, then.
So I was doing the intro for it in a stream the other day, yeah?
There's 104 days of summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it. Now the annual problem for our generation, finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe building a rocket, or finding a mommy, or climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist. It's over here. Or giving a monkey a shower. Tripping tidal waves, creating nanobots, or locating Frankenstein's brain. It's over here. Creating anima, driving our sister insane. Phineas! As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff to do before school starts this fall. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all.
Phineas and Ferb making a title sequence!
Meow!
Yeah, that was actually really good.
Yeah. So I can kind of do that. Yeah, that was kind of how I went.
I think that makes up for the Basil Brush impression, to be honest. That was really good.
Well, I can do the animal from the Muppets.
Which one?
The animal.
Go on then.
You know, the big red one who plays the drums.
God, what's his name? What's his name?
Animal.
Oh, is he actually called Animal?
Yeah, he's called the Animal.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he is!
Yeah.
Is it weird that my whole life, when I thought they were talking about Animal... Is it weird that my whole life, when I thought they were talking about Animal, they weren't talking about him?
No, they're talking about him.
God, I'm not really a true Muppets fan,
Oh,
am I?
you get out of here.
I've left the episode again,
Bring back
guys.
Mr.
That's what's
Shelf.
changing. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Shelf.
Oh, dear. Right, well... Thank you, Kai, for your Basil Brush impression and not see a Phineas impression.
You're welcome. You need to do one now. It's only fair.
Oh, God. What can I do?
Do Homer Simpson.
The thing is, I remember I did an impression on the live stream, like, a couple of months back.
Yeah.
And everyone said, oh my god, that sounds spot on. But I can't remember what it was. I just did it. And then they're like, oh my god, that sounds amazing. I was like, what? I've literally never done it before. I've not practiced this. How does it sound good? But I can't remember who it was. Oh god, it depends. Go on.
You know what? You do Basil Brush, boom, boom.
I can't do Basil Brush.
Alright, do Bart Simpson.
Oh god, hold on. I need to take off noise cancelling. I've got noise cancelling that runs throughout the background. So, alright, let's try and get rid of this. Oh, gosh, I need to get into character. This is so weird. I've never tried Bart before.
Shorts. It's kind of like that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of saying, but... Eat my No, that doesn't sound good. That just sounds like me going... Hold on, let me listen to it just to make sure I'm getting the right tone.
You could do Roadrunner.
I could do who?
Roadrunner.
I think it was, do you know, I think it was Marge that I did.
Go on, do Marge. Try Marge.
I think I was going like, oh, homie. No, it wasn't that. It wasn't, no, what the fuck was it?
Homie, hello, dear. I think that someone hates me, but I don't know. Why would they hate me, I ask? Well, I don't know. Come on, Fraser.
Eat my shorts.
That'll do.
Bart, are you being a good boy?
Homie. Homie, take Maggie. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember who it was. That's the most annoying thing because someone said it was spot on. What?
Meep meep.
Oh, is that Roadrunner?
Yeah.
Which one's the one that goes...
That was also a Roadrunner, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, do that one. Do that one.
What?
Yeah.
This is so annoying. Who was it? Who did I do a good impression of? We're literally spending like the whole podcast episode going,
David Cameron. Go on, do David Cameron.
I don't fucking know how to do David Cameron.
Right,
I resign. There we go. That's my impression.
Oh, legendary. Best one.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Do
maybe
my
it was
friend.
maybe it's just something simple like Elmo.
No, I do.
But
Elmo.
then anyone can do Elmo. That anyone can go,
My name's Elmo.
Elmo, go to the shop.
Elmo, yeah, love the shop.
We love the shop.
like anyone can do that. We've both done that. We've both just done that. I can't remember who it was. All right. But there we go. We've done our impressions. But talking of impressions in games and all of that, one of the requests that people did have for this podcast is doing the memory game. So, for those of you that haven't listened to this podcast before, previously we did a game where it was a game of memorizing us going to the shop. So we'd say something along the lines of, I went to the shop and I bought a kazoo. The next person would go, I went to the shop and I bought a kazoo and a hat. The next person would go, I went to the shop, I bought a kazoo, a hat, and then add something else. And you basically got to recite what was previously added to the shopping list, plus add something new on yourself. And obviously the loser is the person that can't remember the entire list in order.
Yes.
And people said we should bring that back. We did the number form and we did the word form. So which one do you want to play?
Let's do the word one.
You want to do the... So should we do went to the shop?
Yes.
Okay, because that was a good one last
Do you want
time.
to do rock, paper, scissors to work out who goes first?
How's this gonna work? All right, turn on your camera.
Oh God.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Wait. Hello, go on.
Cool. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors. We
Right,
both
good
pick
start.
scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. We both pick paper.
Right, ready?
Rock, paper, scissors. We both pick scissors. This is what? How?
Go on. One more.
Right. Rock,
Ready?
paper, scissors. We both pick rock. This is nah.
Alright, you ready?
Rock, paper, scissars.
Oh.
Cool. So I decide.
Stupid.
I would like to go first.
Alright.
Because I think it'd be a little bit nicer. I picked scissors there, and Kai picked paper. God, we went on for so long tying there.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
Yep. Okay. Here we go. It's time for the memory game. So I went to the shop and I bought. Do you know? We'll go with what I said. A kazoo.
A kazoo?
A kazoo.
I went to the shop and I bought a kazoo and a Duolingo subscription.
Okay. I went to the shop. I bought a kazoo, a Duolingo subscription, and a car.
I went to the shop and I bought a kazoo, a Duolingo subscription, a car, and a piano.
A piano.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
I went to the shop. I bought a kazoo, a Duolingo subscription, a car, a piano, and a fire pit.
Alright, as you do. I went to the shop and I bought a kazoo, a Duolingo subscription, a car, a piano, a fire pit, and a red ant.
I'd
Just one.
be surprised if they were selling that in the shop.
Hey,
but we'll go with it.
I don't know
Then
what shop
again,
you're going to that has a Duolingo subscription, a car,
and a fire
piano,
pit.
And a fire pit, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very varied store, isn't it? Oh, God, that's going to put me off now. Right. I went to the shop. I bought a kazoo, a Duolingo subscription, a car, piano, a fire pit, a red ant, singular, and a battery pack.
I went to the shop and I bought a kazoo, a Duolingo subscription, a car, a piano, a fire pit, a red ant, a battery pack, and a Nintendo Switch.
I think we had that one last time as well, didn't we?
We
The
did.
Switch.
We did.
I went to the shop. I bought a kazoo, a Duolingo subscription, a car, a piano, a fire pit, a red ant, a battery pack, a Nintendo Switch, and minced beef.
And a minced beef.
Nah, not a minced beef, just minced beef.
I went to the shop and I bought a kazoo, a Duolingo subscription, a car, a piano, fire pit, a red ant, a battery pack, a Nintendo Switch, a minced beef, and
Yep.
a cow's left testicle.
Oh my God! Right. Well, this. Right. Okay.
Go on, make
I
it
went to the
difficult.
shop. I bought a kazoo, a Duolingo subscription, a car, a piano, a fire pit, a red ant, a battery pack, a Nintendo Switch, a minced beef, a cow's left testicle, of all things,
That's what you went there
and
for. Is there anything you actually wanted?
and you're gonna hate me for this one. Purple rusted metal.
What?
Purple rusted metal.
Okay, I went to the shop and I bought a kazoo, a Duolingo subscription, a car, a Facebook notification apparently. There was a car,
Kaya.
piano, a fire pit, a red ant,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
battery pack, Nintendo Switch, a minced beef,
Yep.
cow's left testicle, a purple rusted metal,
Yep. Oh my
um,
God, this is getting hard.
and Mr. Bean's red tie.
Red tie.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. I went to the shop. I bought a kazoo, a Duolingo subscription, a car, a piano, a fire pit. It's always after the fire pit where I get stuck.
That's where I started going a bit mental.
A red ant, yeah.
Aww.
A battery pack, a Nintendo Switch. A, minced beef. Cow's left testicle.
I get where that minced beef came from. The cow's left.
Purple rusted metal. Mr. Bean's red tie.
Yep.
And a 1 year subscription to Crunchyroll.
Okay. I went to the shop and I bought a kazoo, Duolingo subscription, a car, piano, fire pit, a red ant, battery pack,
Yep.
a Nintendo Switch, a minced beef, cow's left testicle, purple rusted metal, Mr. Bean's red tie, a 1 year subscription to Crunchyroll,
Yep.
and speaker.
Alright, fair play. This, I don't know how I'm going to do this.
It's hard, isn't it? It's really hard at this point.
I went to the shop and I bought a kazoo, a Duolingo subscription, a car, a piano, and a fire pit,
Yep.
a red ant, a battery pack, a Nintendo Switch, a minced beef and cow's left testicle, purple rusted metal, Mr. Bean's red tie, a 1 year subscription to Crunchyroll, and a speaker, and a bin.
Oh, a bin. Right. I
I'm
went to the shop.
grouping in my head when I'm thinking these out. I'm grouping it. Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of this in sections. Like, oh, this is the normal section. This is where it starts getting weird. This is the obscure section.
And now we're back to the normal.
Yeah, but there's too many things now.
Okay. I went to the shop and I bought a kazoo, Duolingo subscription, a car, a piano, fire pit, a red ant, a battery pack, Nintendo Switch, a minced beef, cow's left testicle with some purple rusted metal, Mr. Bean's red tie, 1 year subscription to Crunchyroll, a speaker, a bin, and some multi-surface polish.
Oh, fuck that. I'm not gonna remember. Right, multi-surface. Right. I went to the shop.
Did you?
I bought a kazoo, a Duolingo
Wow.
subscription. Oh, fuck. We're only two in.
Beep,
A
beep.
car, a piano, a fire pit. A red ant, a battery pack. A Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Minced beef. Cow's left testicle.
A minced beef.
Oh, a minced beef, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry,
a cow's
gotta
left
get it right.
testicle. Oh, fuck. Purple rusted metal.
Yeah.
Mr. Bean's red tie.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is a 1 year subscription to Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
A speaker, a bin.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All I can remember is polish, but I can't remember what the fucking thing was before it. Multi-action polish.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What was it?
Multi-surface polish.
Oh, that was horrible. That just got too complicated at the end.
Yeah. Had
Well
to make
done.
it complicated. You're doing well.
You won.
You know what? I think I won last time on that game.
I honestly can't remember.
I think you won the number one, and I won that one.
All right, let's do the number one now.
Oh, God. Okay.
Do you want to start?
5.
5-4.
5, 4, 3.
5-4-2. 5-4-3-2. Sorry, fuck.
You already lost. 5, 4, 3, 2, 9.
5-4-3-2-9-8.
5, 4, 3, 2, 9, 8, 5.
5-4-3-2-9-8-5-0.
54329805051.
543298501
54329850126.
54329850126
543298501.
Nah. Yeah, you're right. Carry on.
616.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, fuck. I got mistaken there. I forgot the 5.
What got you mistaken? Oh.
543298501.
Yep.
6.
Nah.
Oh my god, I'm doing awfully.
You missed the 2.
Was there? Oh fuck yeah, 126, and then it was 1, wasn't it?
Yeah, 12616.
Oh my god, my memory's awful, and I think these games are proving it.
I win!
Well done, Kai.
God, that's difficult. They're both so difficult.
People like those games.
Yeah, I can tell why.
Yeah.
God, that's hard.
Talking of games and stuff, I've just seen something on Twitter from my good friends over at Fall Guys. They've just tweeted, actually they've quote tweeted Marshmallow Music, who said, once I get on Fall Guys, it's all over. Fall Guys quote tweeted saying, alright, let's do it. Marshmallow concert on the seesaws. Let's go. And they've asked him to DM. Whether this happens or not, I don't know. Maybe the seesaws won't be seesaws for once. But it'll be very interesting to see a Marshmallow Fall Guy.
That'd be really interesting.
Yeah, I wonder if they've been like properly branching out of their collabs, mind.
They have.
Like they've had so many different brands trying to jump on the success of Fall Guys. KFC, Wendy's, other games such as, well, I mean, I guess this isn't jumping on the success, but they're already there. Half-Life and all of that. Team Fortress. All of these other games have been submitting like design proposals. Like there's so many collabs that can be made out of it, and it's crazy.
Mad.
So they're doing really, really well. And I wish I kind of like jumped on the Fall Guys bandwagon a bit more. Because like I identified it as going to be a successful game from the Devolver Land convention game that they put out, which advertised Fall Guys for the first ever time. Or for the full release for the first time. And then obviously the betas were really, really good for the Twitch channel.
Yep.
And I just kind of wish that I played it more, to be honest. On Twitch. But obviously life comes first, so I haven't been able to do it.
Alright, but you did well with it to start with, so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, the channel's obviously shrunk a bit since we've done the giveaways, as expected, because no one's going to stick around if they didn't win a giveaway. Some people will, or a lot of people will, but most won't. Exactly, because they're only there for the giveaways. Yep. So I went up to... I'm on 975 followers. So I dropped under 1,000 followers, but originally I think I started at like 532 followers, so I've still gained like 440 followers from it.
Yeah, that's a really good game. So,
you know, I'm fine with that. I ain't complaining. Oh, and the other day I also got an achievement on Twitch, which would have really, 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 really benefited me, provided I'd streamed on more days for a lot longer. I unlocked the achievement, Who Watches the Watchers Stage 4 reached 75 average viewers in the last 30 days. So, provided I would have streamed on more days, and provided I would have streamed for more hours, so 12 different days for 25 hours total, that would have made me eligible for partner.
That would have. So, you know what you need to do now?
I somehow need to stream for another 16 hours without ruining my average viewership.
Yeah, you can do it.
That's not going to happen. I'm not going to get 75 average viewers over 16 hours over another 9 days.
You never know.
If that happened, it would be mad. But there's no way I'm going to be able to get a Twitch partner.
Go on, everyone. Go watch him on Twitch. He's live right now. Wow!
Oh my god, that'd be good. But no, I won't be live on Wednesday. But go follow us over on Twitch at FraserIRL and at KairosBest. Do you know what? Go follow us over on Twitters as well, at FraserIRL and at KairosBests. Go follow us over on Instagrams, FraserIRL, KairosBest. Go follow us on our YouTubes, FraserIRL and KairosBest. Go follow us on our Facebooks, FraserIRL and KairosBest. You don't?
No.
I swear you have a musician page.
If I do, I don't use it.
Fair enough.
Don't follow that one. No point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really use Facebook either. I think I've only got like 84 likes on it. But it's there. It does post, but I don't actively use it like Twitter and all of that. Yeah, that's all the social media. Go follow us over on TikTok. Neither of us use TikTok really. I use it casually. I don't really post. Although today I did post one. I did post my first TikTok in like a few months, and it was a TikTok of you know the song that goes hey 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 stop. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars, exactly. There's this trend where you gotta stroke your pet, and where it says stop, the song even pauses, and you gotta stop stroking your pet, and you gotta see how they react. So I was stroking Beta to hey hey hey, and then it went stop. So and then it pauses for like 10 seconds. It's just silence, and I kept my hand hovered above Beta, and she's just looking straight at me and straight at the camera, like, "What are you doing?" And then just before it ended with "wait a minute," she I think she went, "Here, this is how you do it," and basically put her head back into my hand for more strokes.
Aww, that's sweet.
It was really, really cute.
That's sweet.
So yeah, if you want to go and have a look at that TikTok, that's over on my my TikTok right now, FraserIRL. I don't use it actively, but it's there. I only use it to like scroll through stuff and like stuff.
Cool. And with that said, that is the end of the hour-long episode and 1 year anniversary of...
Wahey!
No, it's not of Wahey. Of... Help! I'm stuck in a podcast! And thank you all very much for listening. Really appreciate it. Thank you for a year. And follow us on our Twitter at Stuck in a Podcast and our personal ones, as Fraser's just mentioned. Have a nice week. We'll see you next week. Stay tuned for on Saturday where we release the question for the community episode on our Twitter for next week's episode. And have a nice day. Anything else?
That's about it, to be honest. Go watch our latest videos over on our YouTube channels. And, yeah, you said
Don't get your foot stuck in lasagna.
And we'll see you next year.
Yeah.
We're not uploading until next year. That's it. That's the final episode.
See you later, everyone. Bye.
Nah, don't worry. We'll be here next week.
Bitch.
Kai's a bitch.
You're a bitch.
No, you're a bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
No. Make me.
Bitch.
No. You're a bitch. Bitch.
Bitch.